Hello, I'd like to show you today how to use a online tool called ReferenceMe that allows you to easily add reference material when you're doing your online search. So when you go into the application after signing in, you'll have a display here, and if you look on the right hand side you'll see that you're able to manually enter material for books, chapter, article, or a website. But I'm going to show you how you can quickly add material using the quick add search term here. Now before I do this, on the left hand side you'll see that you can add a topic category, and I've added one called malaria research here by clicking on the create new essay and adding the topic description. So what I'm going to do here is add the details into the search term, and if I click into it you'll see that all I need to add here is the URL of a website, the ISS number of, say, an e-publication, the ISBN number, which is the unique number for a book, or the DOI number, which is a unique identification for published papers. So at the top here I've already got an article from Nature, so this is a published paper here, and at the top of the paper you can see the DOI, which is that unique identification number for this particular publication. So if I copy this and go back to ReferenceMe, I can put it into the search term here, and all I need to do now is to click on submit, and it should take a few seconds and bring up the edited the information for this. So if I click on done, I have now got my style in the Harvard referencing style for this particular published paper. Now if I click on Harvard referencing style, you can see that there are other styles that I could choose, and one that's quite similar to Harvard is APA. If I click on that you'll see that it automatically updates. So let's go back to Harvard style. So the next one that I'll add is a book. If we go here, to get details for this particular book I can scroll down here and go and look for the ISBN number. Now there are two different styles here. One's a 10-digit number, one is a 13-digit number, and you can choose either of these for use with ReferenceMe. So I'll choose the first one here, go back to ReferenceMe and paste it into the search term, search bar, click on submit, and here we have the information for that particular book. I just need to enter the edition if it makes if it's important. In this case I don't think it is, so I'm going to click on done, and here we have the book referenced here in the Harvard style. My next one is a news site, Reuters, here on a subject that I'm doing research on. This time what I'm going to do is simply copy the URL of the website, go back to ReferenceMe, put it into the search term and click on submit. And here we have all the details apart from the author and the date that it was last updated. So I can go back to the article here and I can look for who actually wrote this, and this is Will Dunham, and it was written on 23rd of May. So if I go back to ReferenceMe, I can add these details. Click on done, and I've now got the Harvard style for that particular website. And the last one is a recent article in the BBC that I'm interested in. Take a note here, it's by Rebecca Morell and last updated. So I'm going to copy the URL, go back to ReferenceMe, put it into the search term and click on submit. And here we are. I just need to put Rebecca Morell and it's actually picked up the last date that it was updated, so I don't need to add that. I click on done and it's now added the correct style for the Harvard referencing. Now, one thing to note here is the order of the bibliography. We need to change that because it should be in alphabetical order, and you can do that by clicking on the refresh button in the top corner. And there we have it, properly ordered. If we want to look at the citation and how that would look, then you click on bibliography and you can click on citations, and this would show you how the citation looks. So these are inline citations. If you did a quote, you would add this at the end of your sentence. I go back to bibliography. So there you have it. Quick way to add the referencing style. Now once you've done it, you'll want to copy this to a Word or whatever text editor you're using. So there is a little bit of a problem here with using the feature here, which is to copy the copy button. This is a beta version, so I do know that it is very new and it will be updated in the future. From experience, I know that they work very fast. So hopefully they'll get it right. So don't use the copy here when you want to copy and paste this into a Word article. What I would do is simply click and drag over the bibliography, right click and copy, and then when you've got your Word up, you would right click and click paste, and it retains the formatting. So here we can just slightly change it and go back here. You can add your citations as well in a similar manner. You need to actually just highlight that there. So yeah, just a quick example of how you might use ReferenceMe. So I think it's a very quick and easy tool to use online. Now there are some apps for the iPhone and the Android. So you'll see on the right hand side here you've got this feature to scan a barcode. If you click it, you'll see that this comes up and it tells you that you can only scan using the application, which is free on the App Store or the Google Android Store for use with your smartphone. So there you have it. I hope you found this useful.